So it is my fitness anniversary coming up. Don't ask me what day because I don't know, but I'm coming up on like 10 years of doing it paid, 12 if you count like the unpaid era. And I've been reflecting on how I've evolved. And one thing that I can say changed is my overall approach. I think I'm way more chill and flexible and see the long game compared to before. Once upon a time, I used to just like kind of just have some arbitrary goal and standard that had nothing to do with what I knew my body to be capable of, what made sense as a load. And a lot of times I would just center the performance over like showing up. So, I had this arbitrary speed I wanted to run. I didn't see the grade with running. So if there was any walking involved, that was not for me. And even in classes, modifications also not for me. And so even if I had to take them, I wouldn't feel good about it. And so then, fast forward to me working with other people, just naturally working with other people in different bodies with different experiences, it's just easier to extend an empathy that you don't necessarily extend to yourself. And so I started realizing like, oh, whenever there's a wide gap between what the person can do and what they're setting out to do, that just makes life exponentially harder. It's harder to show up consistently. It's hard to feel good about yourself. And so it's hard to maintain any type of regimen because once the novelty wears off, you're more likely gonna fall off the behavior. So again, I'm coming from an external empathy. So I'm just like, oh my God, why are you doing this to yourself? Why don't we just make life easier? And so then I realized that the reverse is also true. The closer the gap is between what the person can do and what they set out to do, the more likely they are to show up, the more likely they are to feel good, the more likely they are to do this consistently in the long game. It also keeps them healthier. So it can mean that for a running goal, maybe you just set the goal of going outside for 15 minutes. You're not going to try to do a certain mileage. You're not going to try to do a certain speed. You are just going to move in the most comfortable way possible and build that behavior. As another example, like I teach bar and I straight up tell my people in the bar class, like push as far as makes sense, but also when you need a break, take a break because what's going to be more important is not the individual performance, is that you feel comfortable showing up week after week. You're going to feel more comfortable showing up week after week if you have permission to be imperfect. So I'm more about meeting people where they are and then building from there.